Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. Today's video is the review on the DIY cloud couch that I did for my daughter back in March of 2021. This is a sectional that is well over 10 years old, and I covered it using 2 packs of drop cloth that I purchased from Amazon and only glue sticks. No sewing or stapling was involved in putting this together. You will also notice that this video will look a little different as you get further down because of some challenges that I was having with my software and Power Director. I had to actually delete my entire video that I spent 4 days on editing, and whatever deletes goes into trash, and you can pull that out of trash. When I pulled it out of trash, I just did a phone screen recording. So you'll see where it may go in and out some, because I had to actually record with my phone what I'd already edited in Power Director, but everything will still be clear and you'll be able to see everything. So I hope you all enjoy, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. Hi everyone. Okay, Tree, really?
I didn't know if you were recording yet.
I'm here in my daughter's apartment and she just walks across here. This is a review on how the drop cloth that I attached to the sectional, how it's holding up. I have my other phone here with questions that I'm going to be answering, and I'm glad that she experienced something here. She has a spot on here, and she tried removing it some time ago, but it didn't work. So I'm going to try this famous vinegar baking soda method to see if that will do anything. The main question that everyone is asking is how it's holding up. It is holding up fine. I mean, no problems whatsoever as far as the material coming away from the furniture. As I share information with you all about it, I will run across the screen again the different thing, where I bought it from Amazon, what I bought, and then parts of the sectional that people ask about, as far as the removing of the pillow and everything else. But as far as about the wear and tear of it, there's no tearing on it. The wear it's holding up fine. Of course, because this is drop cloth, it's going to have a relaxed look, what I call comfy, lazy look on it. If you look at some of the, what I call the cloud couch, some that are big and oversized, it's not perfect. The fabric is not tight. It's just comfy. And that's what my daughter, she prefers. She doesn't want anything that's perfect, where she has to worry about when people come over, she has to keep it perfect or whatever the case may be. The pillows that I covered, I'm going to run across the screen again. The pillows that I covered, those colorful pillows, those all came from the thrift store. I think 2 of them are down pillows, which is on this Loveseat. I am now sitting on the sectional, and again, I'll run a picture across the screen. And the one question again, I just stated, someone asked and wanted to know if the fabric is pulling away. It's not, because their concern was because it's glued and people over time sitting on it would possibly pull it away. It is not. This glue that I used was the Gorilla glue sticks, and they're very, very strong. It's the yellow ones, I think. And I think it's used for wood as well as fabric, but I actually glued I covered the entire sectional using glue. I didn't do any staple guns, and I didn't use any needle or thread. This was my very, very first time doing this. I like the way it turned out, and I still like it, and she still loves it. The sectional that I'm sitting on, someone asked when I detached the big pillow from it. And hold on, I'll get the pillow. This pillow was attached to, and I'll do a clip of the video, was attached to the sectional part, and I just clipped the threads that attached it. I didn't take the stuffing out or anything, and you'll see on the video. If you go back and look at the video again, you'll see everything I'm talking about. All I did was cover everything. I didn't take any stuffing out or remove any. That was my plans, but I figured since I was going to put it in here and it's permanent, this can't come off because I glued everything closed. Now, it's not the best job of gluing or enclosing the pillow, because again, this is my first time. I use the wrapping Christmas gift method. And let me see if I can bring this close to you all. Okay, see, this is glued. It's not coming off. And this part here, this is the middle, and that's the seam where it was glued. Now, I did state to her that if she, like these little pillows, she could take to the laundry and put them in an oversized economy size machine and wash them and put them in the dryer, and they would fluff up like this here. This is one of the pillows, so you can put this in the machine. It's not coming off. And as far as, I guess this can come under the wear part of it, because this canvas is a linen fabric, and it's a very good, sturdy, strong linen fabric. It's nothing thin and cheap. After you lean on it, sit on it, it creates the little balls. Let me see if I can, I don't know if you all can see it. I can't see it here. As you can get those lint rollers that you can order from Amazon and roll it across to get rid of these lint balls instead of just pulling up, because this will be an all-day thing trying to pull up lint balls off of the pillow. Yeah, like that. But that's the only thing. And because it's light, of course, it'll get dirty. But again, the pillow she can throw in. Now, as far as the other part of the sectional, I would think she could do a small shampoo. You know, when you, the little hand shampoos for when you clean car seats, and you know how some car seats are cloth, made of cloth. She could get something like that from Amazon, and I think I'm going to recommend that. And she can clean these part that doesn't come off, and that would help. So this is my process that I would do this if this was mine, to keep it clean because it's the light fabric. I would get the hand shampooer and steam it clean. But I would first I would get the lint roller to remove the little lint balls on it, and then steam shampoo everything like you would do a carpet. But that's how I would do this. Now, the backing where this big pillow goes, I just closed that and glued that and attached it with the glue gun to the rest of that. When you sit on there, you're not leaning into the hole of where this pillow was, because this pillow is so big and so fluffy. You're not going to lean into that. You're just leaning on the pillow. So you still have the same comfort. It's just that the pillow is not attached anymore. And I believe on the Loveseat portion of the sectional, that wasn't, I think was attached. I'm going to run the video across. I can't remember now. But either way, I made that one like a big long lumbar pillow. I'll run a video, a screenshot of that. Two big ones. This one here, and then this lumbar. Let me see if I can get that, because that's looks like it's taller than me. Well, it's not taller than me. It's tall as me. You can't see it, but this here, I think it's the two pillows in there, but I closed this in too. Here is the back. Let's see if I can turn it around. The seam is, well, this seam was already on there. This is not something that and you can't see it. It's not a seam that I did. I just made it where the seam is there. I did an opening and stuffed it and then folded it in and put glue to close it in. So for her to wash this, she would probably have to do this the same way she would do the sectional and the couch, and just let it air dry like on her balcony or something in the sun. I'm going to take this apart and see if I can bring it over to look at how, to look at how I covered the Loveseat on the inside, because I don't showing you the part where the pillow actually sits. This is the Loveseat, and this is the sectional. And see back there, this pillow, get my phone out of the way. This pillow here is what goes on the back of that. And then this long lumbar pillow goes on here. So I'm going to move the pillows. I just covered that. And the same with this here. I just covered that. Because you won't see it when the big pillows are on. Okay, so this is the Loveseat portion, and it's not coming loose. This down here, actually, this is glued too. This is the arm part. So it's glued, and I tucked it in there, and that's glued right in there too. This here is, I didn't glue it because it was tucked. So it's just this little portion right here that's not glued, but everything else is glued and it's not coming up. And then these are the two pillows that you sit on. Here's one, and you can see how I put it together. Again, not the best, but it came together just enough for her. Okay, and this is the Ottoman. I'm going to show you all something about the Ottoman in a minute. Okay, so let me go over here and show you. Okay, so that's the opening. This is the Chaise. This was the opening of where this pillow was sewn, and I clipped it. And let me see if I, oh, and this is done the same way. I just glued that down, and same with there. So basically that opening is in there, but you're not going to go through it because this pillow is so plush and thick and filled. So I'm going to put it back. Let me see if I can, whew, the pillows are heavy. Let me see if I can sit this up again. Okay. That's not how it was, but there you go. And again, this was just glued, no sewing, all glued. Okay, so I'm in a different position now because I'm going to show something. I'm going to share something with you all, and we're going to go through this together. But let me finish these questions. I always get off track. Would I have been better to iron out the sheets? Okay, this is not sheets, it's the drop cloth. No, because of the, I would call it the lazy comfort look that she likes, I wouldn't have wasted my time ironing it out. I didn't wash this or anything. I just took it straight out of the pack and laid it on the floor. And this is how big, I had two of these. This is how big the canvas was. One of them covered the entire living room area. And this is a nice sized living room. It covered just one, covered the entire living room area. So I had two. So all I did was think this is heavy when it's just one roll. I took it out and I shook it out and opened it. And as you saw on the videos, I just went laying and gluing. I didn't even measure to cut. I didn't even say, okay, let me cut this portion of the section and glued it. I just laid and started gluing. That's it. And just cut when I needed to turn corners or whatever. So I didn't cut it. I think the only thing I did a pattern for were the arms on both, yes, on the Loveseat portion and the Chaise portion using a newspaper. Other than that, I used the seams that's already on the canvas as my guide to just lay it, down. Okay, so this is what I used to Scotch guard heavy duty water shield. Now, and it says ultimate protection against the elements, one coat application. Now, if you can see, everything is outdoor. That's why I got it. I said, well, if it can stand outdoor elements, then it can stand indoor elements. You got the little camper thing there, the chair, and then it made a cover for the grill. This stuff is strong, and I would recommend if anybody uses this, make sure there are no animals or children around, and make sure you have all your windows and doors open. And I would let a pot of straight white vinegar, I got some right here, straight white vinegar, simmer on the stove to combat the odor that this leaves. This stuff is lethal, really strong. But I did this on the entire sectional and all the pillows, but I had a step that I was going to do after that to guard it against staining, which was this, and I never did it. I'm trying to get it here. Still in the bag. It is called Stain Guard Premium Fabric Protection. Indoor, outdoor compatible, dries clean and odorless, non-flammable. So, I don't know that I would do it now until she cleans it. Because I didn't do this, she did get a stain on it. I don't know what she said it was. She said she tried to get it out, so I'm going to bring the camera down. I'm sorry if I'm shaking. Okay, so y'all see this spot? I don't know what it is. Okay, she said it was some kind of drink. It wasn't wine. It was some kind of drink she got. So what I'm going to do this here. I'm just doing this off. I didn't look up no videos or anything on YouTube. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Sprinkle it. And you know when the vinegar activates this, it starts a little sizzling thing. Sizzling sound. So, you hear that? So we're just going to do this together and see if this works. If it does, then wow. I don't have to go to the store and buy some expensive, and I may not have to use this Scotch guard, but I am going to. So I'm just going to let that sit there for a little bit. Not too long. I see some other areas. And a little bit more. My thing, it makes like a paste, powder paste. Let's see. All she got to do is get these fur balls off of here. Okay, so it's still wet, but I still see the circle here. And I think that's the spot. It's not as prominent, but you still see it. What I believe, she said this happened months ago, but I believe if she had gotten it as soon as it happened, using the baking soda and vinegar, I believe that could have came up. But because it sat, she said all she used was some some kind of dish detergent or something to try to get it up, and it didn't come out. So this is Monday, January 31st. Now the spot did go away, the original spot, but because of the acid from the vinegar and then the mixing of the baking soda, that caused that area to be bleached white. So I think it's best just to get upholstery cleaner to wipe canvas and not vinegar and baking soda. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to thank you all for stopping by. And if you like the video, if you like what you saw, if you've been through my videos, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up, because this helps YouTube keep my videos in circulation. And leave me a comment. And if there's any other questions that I possibly did not answer, please put it in the comment and I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't have any answer to it, I will do some research and try to get back with you as soon as possible. And oh, lastly, I want to say this up here, this art, I'll put this in a link in the description box. This is using some leftover fabric from this canvas, and I created canvas art using an old art piece that she had that she didn't like. It was really nice, but she didn't like it. Some canvas and then just some caulking to make her own wall art, and she put it here, and I thought it really looked nice. So if you notice, her living room was neutral, and then at the beginning of the video I put up cameras. I never did a full pan because she still doesn't have her living room the way she wants it. It's comfy right now, but when she finally gets it all done, we'll do a living room tour. Don't know when that's going to be, but once she gets it the way she wants it done, we'll do a living room tour.
Thank you for watching JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And remember, the distance between your dreams and reality is called action. So until next time, make it a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye-bye.